Okay, welcome back to another question. We are looking at examination questions to do with loci, done by myself, Mr. Iqbal. Okay, says that Mary is going to put a bird bath in her garden. The diagram shows a plan of Mary's garden. Scale 1 centimeter represents 1 meter. There is a wall along AB. There are hedges along the other three sides of the garden. So there's hedges. Mary wants to put a bird bath at least 2 meters away from the wall AB. Okay, now AB is a straight line. So if you want to find the loci of the point which is 2 meters away from AB, first of all let's set our ruler to our compass to 2 centimeters. Okay, we set that to 2 centimeters. Okay, put that a bit more accurately. That's it. Now, what we're going to do here to get the loci of the points 2 centimeters away, we're going to do a small arc here. A small arc here. Try not to let go of the paper. Okay, and that's, excuse me a second, there's a bit of difficulty here with it. That's it, done, lovely. Now what we have, what we need to do now, we need to join the tips of that to give us our 2 centimeters. Okay, we have 2 centimeters here altogether. Okay, now, that's 2 centimeters. Now, okay. It says that it must be at least 2 meters from the wall. At least means so 2 or more. So in a sense, if it's going to be at least 2 meters, that means 2 meters is part of our answers. Part of our answer, we can make that into solid line. So it's going to be, which part of, it's going to be on the line or, okay, so that's 2 centimeters represents 2 meters in the garden, so it's going to be at least this distance away from the wall or more. Okay, next part says it's going to be more than 3 meters away from the tree at T. Okay, it's going to be, it says more than 3 meters away, so now we need to set the compass to 3 centimeters. Okay, and we're going to draw a nice arc. Okay, so the next part, so we've done the first part. It said at least 2 meters means 2 meters or more. It says more than 3 meters away from the tree. So more than 3 meters means that the 3 meter part is not part of the answer. More than 3 means that the 3 is not part of the answer. So we'll have to make that part has to be dotted. So I'm going to use a different color. So we're looking for an answer that's going to be following the red arrows now. So the pencil arrows are going to be outside this line and also outside this. That's the second condition satisfied. The last condition says, and closer to the hedge along DC, which is this one here, close to this hedge, than to the hedge of CB. At CB. Okay, so DC is this hedge, and then we have another hedge C close to the hedge along CB. Okay, so DC is this part here, and then we have C to B. There's no hedge from C to B. Well, B is there and C is here. I think what this question is supposed to say is closer to the hedge C to A, which is this one here. Closer to the hedge along D to C. The hedge along CB. We don't have a hedge along CB. The hedge is here. C is here and B is there. That's the middle of the garden. Okay, we'll have to edit this part of the video. Along CB, let's have a look how we. Okay, we'll just say DB. Okay. Okay, welcome back, folks. This is the last part of the question. And closer to the hedge along DC as the hedge along DB. So we're looking at these two parts of the hedges. It will be closer to this hedge than this one. So what we need to do now, we need to work out the angle bisect of these two. So what we do here, we draw a nice little arc and try to find two new points. So we got these 2 points here. So this is the first part of the angle bisect. If we do a nice arc, we get 2 points from the two lengths. And now we need to split those 2 points into half. So find the midpoint. So you go more than halfway. And we do ourselves a nice little arc here. We go to the other point and we do a nice little arc here. Okay, we join those up. So that should give us, it says closer, so we're going to make this dotted. So it goes closer to the hedge along DC, along this side, than it is to DB. So we've got to be on this side. So we need to be below this line, we need to be outside this arc, and we need to be below that. So which part satisfies all of those conditions? So that satisfies all those conditions. Okay, remember when you say something is less than or more than, we do the exact value and then shade in the area that's more than.